that, brother. Y'all have CARICOM in the Caribbean. Y'all already have a reparations movement called CARICOM, and we're not included in that.
Oh, from Maoist, basically.
Yes, because
All
it's
right.
2 different countries, and there's 2 different governments that were responsible for the enslavement.
All right. I was just thinking that being that we're black, everybody that's black is entitled to
No.
I didn't really. Oh, all
No,
right.
no,
All right.
no. It don't work like that. No. We're talking, that's what the whole argument was with the reparations claim. It has to be lineage-based and not race-based, okay?
All right.
Everybody black can't get it. It don't work like that. I mean, I can't go to Jamaica. I can't go to Jamaica and get part of that CARICOM deal that y'all got going because I'm black, you know what I'm saying? But I don't come from lineage. You understand?
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you saying like if y'all get reparations here in the U.S., Jamaicans ain't entitled. Basically, that's what you
No,
saying.
you're not. You're not entitled.
Oh,
and plus, you already got here. You already got your reparations by coming here.
Yo, nah, that's not good enough.
Yeah. Y'all gotta, dude, as a Jamaican immigrant,
You just said it was all kind of slave plantations in Jamaica back in. So we together, brother. Know what I mean?
Oh no, we're together when it's time to give us something. When y'all come here, y'all get DACA programs. There's all types of set-asides for immigrant groups. Brother, what are you talking about? That we don't get. We don't get none of those set-asides. We don't get no damn DACA. What are you talking about? You come over here and get all types of benefits as an immigrant. Yes, you do, don't you?
But you said like,
yeah, you already got some
still entitled.
reparations, brother. You already got something.
Said we entitled. So we
what?
should be all together. It shouldn't be just FBA. I mean, we should all
together,
be in the same boat.
No, because we come from 2 different lineages.
Okay.
All right. I'm a Black American.
So FBAs and Jamaicans, they was both slaves. So like we not together. Like we not together anymore.
No, we come from 2 different lineages. I'm a foundational Black American. My lineage is here. Your lineage is Jamaica. Okay, you bounced from Jamaica. I didn't bounce here. I stayed here and fought for what we're going to get. Understand?
I understand a little bit, like, know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to understand.
You understand a lot, nigga. You understand.
Yo, I understand a little bit.
Go ahead, nigga. You understand. You understand perfectly.
You crazy. Yo,
I
understand a little bit, man.
All right, brother.
Thank you for explaining, know what I mean? I'm gonna do some more research. I'm gonna do some more research and get back to you, man.
Yeah, all right. And make some jerk chicken while you're doing it. You got it. The people are not naive. They know what we're talking about. They want to play dumb. All of a sudden, we're together. No, stop that. Oh, no. Listen, these same folks them Caribbeans come over and we're all types of lazy Yankees. Oh, you bumba clod. You lazy Yankees. Bumba. You don't want to whack. Y'all tell us all of that stuff. And when we talk about reparations, remember before when we were talking about reparations, we kept hearing, oh, you niggas, stop worried about reparations. So reparations, you're not going to get reparations. Shut up, nigga. Y'all were telling us to shut up and stop begging the white man and stop being so lazy and stop asking for a handout. Remember when y'all were telling us that? Now that we got some action going on here, we haven't lifted up off this thing and we're 10 toes down and we're making some progress. All of a sudden, hey, nigga, what about me? Aren't we together? Hey, brother, we're brothers. Now we brothers. Okay. We was all types of Yankees and Akatas and Abids and Jareers and all of these derogatory names they got for us. All of a sudden, it's like, we brothers now. Now that we got some action. See, people tried to mock our reparations claim because, see, they threw in the towel. Because a lot of them, y'all ran from your damn home countries. You threw in the towel. You didn't want to fight the damn imperialists. You fought. You bounced and came over to us because we were the ones fighting. And y'all were mocking us while we were fighting. Look at these niggas. Think they're going to get reparations. The white man is not going to give them anything. You look at you. Stop fighting the white man, nigga. You're not going to get nothing. Oh, y'all were skinning and grinning. Look at these nigga reparations. These niggas make me laugh. Niggas are funny, lazy, akata. Now we got action and we're cutting folks off and we're designating our lineage all of a sudden. Hey, nigga, hey, nigga, I just playing. We're brothers, we're in the same boat. We're all in this together. We are the world. Let's all create a Wakanda together. Now y'all want to create a Wakanda. Fuck out of here. No, we getting something popping over here, man. So yeah, just stand back. Just stand back and let us do us. And y'all just take notes and do the same thing in your homeland. That's what we're telling you. Do the same thing in your homeland. They thought we were bullshitting. They thought we were going to get a couple of pushbacks from the dominant society and just kind of back down. We're foundational Black Americans, man. We don't back down for shit, man. We're going to keep on going until we get what we need. And we have not been focused on reparations for a long time. That's why we haven't gotten anything. But now we're laser focused on it. And we're not letting up. We're not letting them punk us. We're not letting them shame us. We're not letting them use all of that crazy language about you guys just want a handout. The handout was all the wealth from the free labor of our families. That was the damn handout. You understand? And let me tell you, now a lot of these other groups, they're seeing what we're doing and they're getting on board in their countries. Now, in Jamaica, they're starting to talk about reparations now. Shine, the rapper Shine, remember him? He's Belizean. He was over there in Belize talking about how the UK owes reparations. So people are kind of following our lead now. But yeah, don't get on this thing where how come we're not entitled? No, you're not entitled because this is something specifically for foundational Black Americans. Specifically for foundational Black Americans. You're just not entitled in everything we get. We've done that enough. And we cannot let other immigrant groups be a part of this claim just because you're Black, because if we open that door, that then opens the door for all of these other groups. If we sit up here and say, well, everybody can get reparations, including Caribbean immigrants and African people just because they're Black, then that means we got to open this shit up for Rachel Dolezal. You understand? We got to open it up for all the other $5 FBAs out here. We got then all of the Latinos are going to start claiming their African side too. Well, I'm a Latino. Yeah, I've been claiming white for the last 50 years, but I got a Black abuela, so technically I'm Black. If we open that damn door, George Zimmerman will be eligible for some damn reparations if we open that door. You understand? If we sit up here and say it's racially based and anybody who can claim Black is eligible for reparations, George Zimmerman could be eligible for reparations. It's no cap, real shit. So no, it's lineage based, foundational Black American. You have to have an FBA background. FBA only. Well, nigga, that is divisive. That is divisive. Who gives a damn? That's emotional talk. This is not emotions. This is not about love. This is not about like. This is business we're talking. If your feelings are hurt by business, that's just what it is, brother. If you sad, put on the cape and be super sad, nigga. This is business we're talking about. Shout out to my brother Dwan B in here. Everybody say what's up to Dwan B, my LA player. What's up, Jeannie? Gina, how do I pronounce your name, Gina? Let me get Gina in here. Old thick ass Gina. Gina, hop in here to say hi to everybody. Hold on. How do I pronounce your name? Okay, what's going on, my bad? I'm gonna try to get you in here, but something ain't working right. Okay, I was gonna try to get you in here, Gina, but shit. Hold on. My thing ain't working right. But yeah, we talking serious business out here, man. We're talking business out here. A lot of folks in this room. But yeah, out here in California, man, we are working hard, man. We're staying on top of everything. We're watching these people. We're talking to them behind the scenes. I'm going to meet and chop it up with a couple of these people, some of these movers and shakers, some of these political people. I'm going to be talking to them personally this week. So we're on top of it, man. We're on top of it. We're making these people do the right thing. Out here in California, we're my California people. And I was talking about this on my broadcast the other night. Our folks out here, Foundation of Black Americans, we keep getting a lot of pushback. People talk about, well, there's not too many Black people out here. Why are we doing reparations out here? Well, look, Black people who are Foundation of Black Americans moved out here to California, and understand California, the Aboriginal people here were Black too. We have to claim the land as well. That's another thing we have to do. We have to understand we as Foundation of Black Americans, part of our lineage were people who were indigenous to this land anyway. So these are our lands. We have to look at Waters. And shout out to Maxine Waters. I don't have a problem with Maxine Waters. She was doing some kind of meet and greet speech or whatever out here in LA. And somebody was told, the word got out that people would be getting housing vouchers. And a lot of homeless Black people showed up to her speech, and, you know, people were mad. And she was like, everybody just go home. They were like, shit, we ain't got no home. We're homeless. So a lot of people were going in on Maxine Waters. This is one of the reasons why we have to get reparations, especially out here. Let me talk to my California people. We really got to get reparations for foundational Black Americans, and we got to stop being afraid to talk about that. Our folks should not be suffering out here because we're being boggled down by all of these other groups that are being financed with our tax dollars. I want my tax dollars to go to help foundational Black Americans. We don't have to bring in other groups whenever we talk about helping us. When we talk about helping our group, foundational Black Americans, as you see, we have to crowbar everybody in. No, the hell we don't. Doing that has not worked for us. Crowbarring everybody else into whatever we're supposed to get, because we just get bogged down even more. We need specific tangibles. We need resources out here, especially in California. I'm working hard to make sure some Black folks out here get some damn money. I want Black folks to get money out here in California, and then that's going to set the precedent for the rest of the country. So we're working hard for my Black Californians, because I want y'all to understand, we get pushback from the white supremacists talking about, why are we doing slave reparations? There was no slavery in California. The hell it wasn't. The hell it wasn't. There was slavery in California. I want y'all to be clear. They did have slavery in California. There were enslaved Black people all through California. When they had the gold rush, they had enslaved Black people digging for that gold, and they were not paying them. The white slave owners were bringing their Black slaves out here to dig for that damn gold. Even though they had the Fugitive Slave Act, and y'all better understand the political game, slavery was outlawed in California only on paper, just because, you know, these white supremacists out here, you know, they had ulterior motives. And it's like, well, we don't want to pay taxes on our slaves or whatever. So they would put it on paper that slavery was outlawed, but the white supremacists who brought their slaves over, they had a little gentleman's agreement. Like, if you don't say nothing, we don't say nothing. So they weren't enforcing it. So slavery was going on out here. I want y'all to understand that. And there were Black, and this is the trick bag they did in California. They made it illegal for Black people to testify in court against the white person. So that was their little trick bag. See, this is what the white supremacists do. They'll have a law, and then they'll put a trick bag in the law that makes it impossible to enforce the first law. So they made slavery illegal, but they also made it illegal for a Black person to testify against the white person. So when Black people tried to go to court in California and say, hey, this white man has me out here enslaved illegally, they would throw it out of court and say, hey, well, that might be true, but nigga, you're Black and you can't testify in court against a white man, so we got to throw you out and go back to massa. Wink, wink. You know, that type of deal. Just like when they would say, we'll make it legal for you to vote, but you also got to do a literacy test. You understand? So we'll also put a grandfather clause in. So we'll make it legal for you to vote, but your grandfather had to be a registered voter. And they knew that Black people's grandparents weren't registered voters. So they would do little trick bag tactics like that. So they did the same thing here in California. So don't let them get away with that. There was no slavery out. There was slavery out here. San Bernardino. Who lives in San Bernardino? Where are my people who live in San Bernardino? San Bernardino was a slave colony in the 1850s. A lot of folks don't know that. Them damn Mormons came out here from Utah and brought dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of enslaved Black people in San Bernardino. That shit was a slave colony. Y'all look that up. Y'all Google that. San Bernardino had a bunch of Black people enslaved out there. It was the goddamn Mormons who was doing it. And they were doing it in the open, and law enforcement and the authorities knew that it was illegal, but they just turned a blind eye to it. Everybody knew, they just didn't enforce it. That's where the Biddy Mason case came from. That situation with Biddy Mason, who was one of those enslaved people out there in San Bernardino. There was a very famous case where she was enslaved out there for 5 years, and she was fighting for her freedom. because her slave master, Robert Smith, was trying to take her to Texas. That's where the whole Biddy Mason thing, that's why they don't like to talk about Biddy Mason. Because then they have to talk about how slavery was going on out here in California. You had a slave on trial trying to get out of slavery in California. So how does that happen if slavery was outlawed in California? They were doing it anyway. So we have to understand history. They try to run a lot of game on us. This is why it's important for us to understand history. There was some damn slavery out here. And also when California was brought into the United States Union in 1850, they took on the legacy and the wealth and the resources generated from slavery in the East and the South. So they were culprits in the same slave regime too. See, slavery was a federal government thing. I want y'all to understand that. It was a federal government thing. We were enslaved and we couldn't get out of slavery because of the federal government. And the wealth generated from slavery, it bankrolled the entire federal government. So when people try to run this game, well, slavery was just in the South, well, slavery was just over here. No, all of the government benefited from slavery, all right? The entire government benefited from slavery, the entire federal government. That's why they had the Fugitive Slave Act out here, where they were sending black folks who came out here for freedom, because this was a free state, but they had the Fugitive Slave Act where they were sending black folks back into slavery. California was doing that. So California, don't let them try to slither out of this. Well, no, our hands are clean. We knew slavery was messed up. We didn't do it. Oh, well, yes, you did. Oh, yes, the hell you did. All right. Somebody said the government. Yeah. But the problem is other folks don't fight their government. They flee from it. We don't. We fight our government and we fight for justice. Yeah. That's the thing. We go up against the government. We don't sit back and flee and go to another country and start hollering about the damn government. What's up, TC? How can you catch my live shows? You can go to my YouTube channel at Tariq Radio. That's my YouTube channel. Tariq Radio. That is my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Yeah, that is my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Big Show? What's up, Dolly? Okay, somebody has a real big ass in that picture. Is that you, Dolly? Hold on, let me go live with you. Now, this might be a white man on that page. Dolly, whose big ass is that in that page? That just distracted everything. It might be a man. These dudes be doing, I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas be out here catfishing. Y'all be having a big ass on your profile picture and there'd be a big burly nigga in the... Why do y'all niggas be trying to catfish with women's pictures? What y'all trying to do? All right. What niggas is doing that? Y'all got some strange dudes out here. What's up, lovely Latoya? All right. Some of y'all niggas is weird, man. You're not a man to... Okay. How come you decline? You quickly decline. You might be a Mexican man with a big ass on the profile. That ain't you. That ain't you or your ass. Man, but we're here. But like I said, man, all eyes got to be on California right now as far as this reparations thing. And we got to make them go all the way with it. We got to make them go all the way with it, man. We got to really, really ride their coats, ride their backs on this thing to make sure that they produce justice and produce tangibles and produce checks. We're trying to get money. We want specific checks. When they start talking about what's going to be allocated to foundational Black Americans, number one, family, I don't want to hear nothing about no education vouchers, none of that bullshit. I don't want to hear about no vouchers, no Popeye's chicken coupons, none of that stuff. Either cash payments or land allotments, land grants, all right? Land grants, cash. That's what we want to hear, man. I was just in Arizona. I was just out there in Arizona with the family last week. Do you know those Native American tribes, they got so much damn land. They got land, businesses, buildings. They got their own police force. ambulances. Boy, the state and the government gives them a whole bunch of stuff. Schools, they got their own schools. Man, they are good. Money, they get money every month. Man, they are good. So that's another thing. Don't let people try to bring up other groups. Well, if you niggas want to get money, what about Native Americans? Native Americans already got it, man. The Native Americans already got theirs. They got theirs in a major way. They got theirs. He said, but them Native Americans are poor. If that's what they want to look. If they're getting all that stuff and they want to be poor, that's on them. All of them ain't poor. With them damn casinos, all of them are not poor. All right. If they got money and they squander whatever they do with their money, whatever, that's fine. All right. And if they start giving checks over here, and if y'all niggas are sitting up here talking about, oh, this is beneath me, sign your check over to me. Any of you who are qualified to get reparations and you don't like it, and you think, oh, I don't want the white man's money, give me your check, nigga. Give your check to me. Sign them over to me, and I'm going to show you what to do with them. Yes, ma'am. They got hotels. They got all types of stuff over there. They're good. Yeah? Oh, yeah, shout out to my brother Reza Islam. Shout out to brother Reza. My brother Reza lost his mother this week, and she left me a message last week, by the way, right before she passed. Yeah, the funeral is this Saturday. I'm going to the funeral in Compton this Saturday. Shout out to Reza. Shout out to the family. My condolences to our brother. I'm going to be at the funeral to pay respect to my good brother and his family. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still looking for barbers out here in the Valley area. And I was talking about this the other day, and I was like, look, I need some Valley barbers, because a lot of times I do interviews and I do TV appearances at the last minute. So I need somebody to come like bam at the drop of a dime. So I need somebody on deck. So all my LA people, if you're in the Valley, my barbers, you do house calls, you can travel. If you're in LA only, in the Valley, send me a DM, hit me up, let me know if you're available, let me know what's going on with you so we can get you in. Now, I've been getting folks hit me up, hey man, I'm in Atlanta. Click. All right, man, I don't need a barber in Atlanta. I'm not in Atlanta, brother. Hey, what's up, Tariq? I heard you looking for a barber in LA. I live in Anchorage, Alaska right now, but what I do travel, stop, man, come on. All right. Man. So that's what it is. So can you be Pan-African and FBA? I don't know what Pan-African is, to be honest. What's Pan-African? Because we don't even know what it means anymore. What's Pan-African? Because see, people see, I don't want to get into fantasy talk. All right. What I don't want to do is get into fantasy talk, because see, right now we're doing some real things right here as far as foundational Black Americans. We're understanding our lineage and we're making moves right now. We're moving the needle right now, and we have a very, very clear goal right here. When people start talking about Pan-Africanism, what are you doing with that? What is Pan-African? It's just a catchphrase now that don't mean anything. What's Pan-Africanism now? And the so-called Pan-Africanism that we've been thinking that we're a part of has been so one-sided. It's just us sitting up here bigging up and propping up all of these other groups under this big umbrella of Blackness. But whenever they get anything going on, they go out of their way to distance themselves from us. So Pan-Africanism has been really a myth for a long time. All right? It's been a myth for a long time. And we've been the only ones holding up that Pan-Africanism banner. We can't do that. It can't just be us holding up this one-sided thing. No, we're looking out for foundational Black Americans right now. Because see, we've, as foundational Black Americans, we've given our culture away to too many different people, to the point where they'll turn around and tell us we don't have no damn culture. We are the culture. When you look at American culture, everything that's fly in American culture is us. We had a hand in it, every single thing. Everything that's positive in American culture, either foundational Black Americans created it or we had a heavy hand in contributing to it. Everything. Shout out to my sister Wani. Shout out to my sister Wani Sparks. Well, yeah, that old Pan-Africanism thing. And then shout out to my brother Nipsey, by the way. Shout out to Nipsey. This was the anniversary of my brother Nipsey transitioning. Yeah, that's the thing. Somebody, Nino, very good question. See, people, what's interesting, everybody who's talking about Pan-Africanism ain't never in Africa. Oh, you ain't never in Africa. Everybody's always hollering about Pan-Africanism are never in Africa. That's the thing that kills me and try to shame us into the Pan-Africanism thing. You're never there. They're trying to tell us all of this Wakanda stuff and your ass is over here. Yeah? I don't want to hear nothing about how all of this stuff is popping and we need to go to Africa and all of this old stuff and Africa this and we got to go to Africa. We got to go to Africa. Everything over there in Africa, we got to go to Africa and your ass is over here in Smyrna, Georgia. Nigga, why are you in Smyrna? Okay, who is it? Okay, got to get my door. But anyway, I'm going to go back live a little bit later, so y'all stay tuned. Much respect to the family, man. I go live a little bit later. Let me see who's at my door. All right, man, y'all be good.